Welcome back to another amazing video here at Exclusive. Today, we will be talking about Chipotle. Yes, that's right, Chipotle. And we will be talking about the stock split that is coming up. But first things first, let's just take a quick preview as to what Chipotle is for those of you who are not familiar with it. So essentially, it is a restaurant, at least here in the US, I am aware of because that's where I'm located. Now, if we go to the website chipotle.com and we go to our values just to learn a little bit about the company. So Chipotle believes that food has the power to change the world. We do it by being real. Chipotle was born of the radical belief that there is a connection between how food is raised and prepared and how it tastes. Real is better, better for you, better for people, better for our planet. It may be the hard way of doing things, but it is the right way. And as you can see here, there's one of their rice bowls. Here we have one of their burritos. This isn't just food for thought, it's thought for food. Being real means making food fresh every day. This is the guacamole that they were making, avocados as you can see. So no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. No freezers, can openers, or shortcuts. Being real means we only use 53 ingredients you can pronounce. And the only ingredients that is hard to pronounce is Chipotle. And that's how you pronounce it, Chipotle, by the way. And here they just have a list of some of the ingredients that they use. So Chipotle chili, corn mesa flour, white cheddar, cheese cultures, chicken, cilantro, cloves, cultured cream, avocado, bay leaves, oregano, onion, milk, lime juice, romaine lettuce, lemon, juniper berries, Monterey Jack cheese, jalapenos, red wine vinegar, vegetable rennet, rice bran oil, salt, jalapeno, serrano peppers, my apologies, sunflower oil, soybeans, cornstarch, thyme, tomato. Did I say baby spinach? What is this? Tomatillo, pork, poblano, peppers, pinto beans, tomato paste, distilled vinegar, water. Oh, actually, you can see a list here. So these are the 53 ingredients that they use. Avocados, bell peppers, what didn't I mention? Baby kale, canola oil, garlic, cumin, cloves, cilantro, gypsum, honey, Monterey Jack cheese, what did we mention before? Onions. So it just shows you a list of the seasonings, the vegetables, the meats, and oils and grains that they use. So pretty straightforward. Sweet corn. And then if we go back to the Our Values page, so you'll see here, being real means being committed. One of the first national restaurant brands to commit to goals on local and organic produce. First national restaurant brand to commit to using only responsibly raised meat with some of the highest animal welfare standards. No added hormones, ever. Being real means fighting for our planet. So we diverted 50% of our waste from landfills in 2021. We are committed to reducing our greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by 2023. Being real means treating our people right. Supporting people who live our values with real culinary training, career opportunities, and great benefits. And so that's one of their Chipotle bowls. It's our way to cultivate a better world. One meal might not change the world, but the way we make it might. Real ingredients, real purpose, real flavor. So that's a little bit about who, or at least the values that Chipotle displays. And as you can see, if you look at their menu, they sell a variety of things from burritos, bowls, lifestyle bowls, quesadillas, salad, tacos, kids' meals, chips, sides, drinks. And it's funny, I always make the joke that in general, for the most part, at least here in the US for the most part, if you do pass by Chipotle, generally they tend to be full. They tend to have a lot of people inside. So, and I mean, as far as customers ordering food. So that kind of shows you that they do have that consistent revenue coming in. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the stock split that was approved, which is 50-for-1 stock split. March 19th, 2024, Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG, announced that its board of directors approved a 50-to-1 split of its common stock, which would be one of the biggest stock splits in New York Stock Exchange history, and this is absolutely true. The stock split is subject to shareholder approval for an amendment of company certificate of incorporation to increase the number of authorized shares of common stock to accommodate the stock split. The company intends to seek shareholder approval for this amendment at its upcoming annual meeting on June 6, 2024. If the certificate of incorporation amendment is approved, shareholders of record as of June 18th will receive 49 additional shares of each share held, which will be distributed after market close on June 25th, 2024. Chipotle shares are expected to begin trading on the post-split basis at the market open on Wednesday, June 26, 2024. This is the first stock split in Chipotle's 30-year history, and we believe this will make our stock more accessible to employees as well as a broader range of investors, said Jack Hartung, Chief Financial and Administrative Officer of Chipotle. This split comes at a time when our stock is experiencing an all-time high driven by record revenues, profits, and growth. To commemorate the special event and in recognition of the company's strong performance, Chipotle announced special one-time equity grant for all restaurant general managers as well as crew members with more than 20 years of service. We want to thank our general managers and tenured crew members for their hard work and dedication to Chipotle by providing a one-time equity grant as an additional incentive to continue delivering outstanding results and share in the financial success of our company, said Brian Nicole, Chairman and CEO of Chipotle. Now about Chipotle, Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG, is cultivating a better world by serving responsibly resourced, classically cooked real food with wholesome ingredients without artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Chipotle had over 3,400 restaurants as of December 31st, 2023 in the United States, Canada, and United Kingdom, France, and Germany, and is the only restaurant company of its size that owns and operates all of its restaurants in North America and Europe. Chipotle is ranked on the Fortune 500 and is recognized on Fortune's Most Admired Companies of 2024 list and Time Magazine Most Influential Companies. With over 115,000 employees, passionate about providing a great guest experience, Chipotle is a longtime leader and innovator of the food industry. Chipotle is committed to making its food more accessible to everyone while continuing to be a brand with a demonstrated purpose as it leads the way in digital, technology, and sustainable business practices. For more information or to place an order online, you can visit chipotle.com. Forward-looking statements. So, certain statements in the press release, including statements regarding the expected timing and impact of the stock split and the one-time equity grant, and statements that use words such as expects, intends, and believes, are forward-looking statements as defined in the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act of 1995. These forward-looking statements are based on information currently available to us, and we assume no obligation to update them. These forward-looking statements are subject to risk and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ materially from those described in the press release, including the risk that shareholders will not approve the increase in the number of authorized shares or common stock, the stock split is prevented from taking effect or is delayed due to legal or regulatory constraints and other risk factors described from time to time in our SEC report, including our most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly reports from Form 10-Q, all of which are available on the Investors Relations page on the website ir.chipotle.com. And so this article here is coming straight from Chipotle, or at least ir.chipotle.com, which I will have linked in the description. The most important thing about this stock split here, in a nutshell, just to kind of summarize it, is that these shareholders will have to approve this on June 6th, right? So as you can see on the top right hand of the corner, as of the recording of this date, it is May 26, 2024. The board will actually vote to approve this. Once it does get approved, then everything will occur on June 25th and June 26th. So I'll probably provide an update on that on June 6th after it's been confirmed. Now, what we're going to do here is just go to Yahoo Finance and just take a look here at the actual stock. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your boy has got to zoom in a little bit. And so, as we can see, as of the close of market, May 24th at 4 p.m. Eastern, and it closed at $3,151.63. And if you were to assume just do the 50-to-1 stock split as of that price, that means that each new share would be at around $63 and some change, which is actually pretty affordable. And that's the whole purpose of this stock split, is to make it more accessible to not only employees but also investors. Now, as we can see, if we start going looking at the all-time performance here, all the way back in about January of 2006, at that point, it was at about $47 a share. And right now it's $3,000. And as you can see, even if you were to go to 5 years, 1 year, year to date, 6 months, 3 months, or 5 days, you can see that for the most part, the trend is always up. So that lets you know that, going back to the joke I made earlier, whenever you pass by a Chipotle, it's always packed. There's always people getting food from Chipotle. As it mentioned, it is what most people would consider real food, as, you know, in comparison to what people think of as fast food. You know, they're not frying their food. There isn't like grease or anything like that. Once you walk into a Chipotle, you'll normally see a grill where they're grilling the meats. You'll see like a middle station or an island where they're cutting up the vegetables or making guacamole or whatever the case is. And so, and by the way, since we're actually talking about food, nowadays, as far as inflation is concerned, you know, you normally think about McDonald's or some of the fast food places, and getting a burger, fries, and a drink there can run you about anywhere from $10+ depending on where you're located. Well, if you can go ahead and get a rice bowl for $11, $12, $13, depending if you get guac or, you know, how you design your meal, you know, it kind of makes you think, why pay $11 for a burger and fries when I can pay $12 or $13 for what you would consider table food, something that you can eat with a fork. And those Chipotle bowls, which is what I normally go for, those can feed you multiple times depending on how much you eat, meaning that that one bowl can feed you for 2 meals, once again, depending on how much you eat per meal, whereas getting that burger and fries for about $1 difference, $1 less, maybe $2 less, that'll feed you one time. And the way that you feel getting a burger and fries compared to rice, vegetables, chickens, it's going to be a totally different feeling. So me personally, if they approve this stock split on June 6th and it does occur on June 25th, I will be buying some shares, which probably are going to be less than $100 depending on what the price is once that stock split performs. And I did just want to go ahead and bring this to your attention. As I mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation. But I did want to share this to you in case you are an investor, or if you're just someone who is interested in some upcoming stock splits. If you all did find this video helpful, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment down below if you did find this helpful. Once again, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one, folks. Peace.